Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
Hello there, Kenobi. Okay, welcome back to Return of the Nerd. Today's going to be another unboxing, and this is in keeping with our anniversary. This year is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and I'm really pumped to get all these new figures in their card backs, and we're going to be opening them one by one. Last time we opened up Han Solo Endor with his nice soft goods trench coat. We did some posing with him, absolutely wonderful. Today we're going to be opening the battle poncho Princess Leia, okay? And also, I just want to mention that I got Wicket finally, but like this one over here, these cards are so big I can't even fit them in the screen. So this is the first wave, right? You've got the 5 plus the deluxe. The deluxe in this, attached to this wave, is the Boba Fett, all right? And yeah, Wicket is so adorable, so cute. Obviously, this is Warwick Davies' character, and this was how he became super famous. And I mean, that guy now is just he's a Lucasfilm legend, you know, Warwick Davies. That must have been so much fun playing. It must have been so much fun being a kid and being so young and being in the original trilogy. Oh, how cool is that? So again, we've got all these on the back here, and I've got them all set up today for you to see. This one I have to send off to a client. It's getting really hard for me to give people Wickets, because it seems like he's the brand new one, so a lot of people, they just only want him, or they just want him and the Biker Scout. Because obviously these came out in the Galaxy line before, so a lot of these are just repacks. And some of the sellers, well, I say almost all of the sellers here, are very reluctant to let this go. They want to just sell this as a whole wave, so you can only buy 5. And you can't buy them separately. So, but what we've done is, because I want to give better, better quality customer service, I do allow my clients to buy them separately. So I've ordered some more Wickets, and I've got some more sets in, so we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Right, now, without further ado, we're going to take a look at Princess Leia over here, and I have a little surprise because I've got my Kenner Princess Leia from back in 1984, and we're going to have a look at her as well, so let's go. Okay, first of all, let's have a sneaky little look at the card back, and let's compare it to back in the day when I was a kid. Here we go. Right, wow, it's totally the same, and this is 1984 card back, and it says, on the pillbox, it actually says, Princess Leia Organa in combat poncho. And yeah, I remember being a kid and just liking that end scene in the forest a lot, because I was really into collecting soldiers when I was a kid. I had a lot of Action Man toys, and I liked, anything with camouflage on it was super cool to play with. On the back it says collect all 79, and you can see this is my behavior. This is what I used to do as a kid, was I would tick off the ones that I already had in my collection, and then just and stare at the others and go, where are they? And for the life of me, the hardest one for me to get when I was a kid was number 79 here, was Bosk. And I just never ended up picking him up. And I think the rest were okay. I mean, there was a couple from that first wave, like Princess Leia in the vinyl cape, and she's really hard to find. And some of the Ewoks came out. There were actually quite a lot of Ewoks that were released by Kenner. I didn't get all of them. And I liked Wicket the best, obviously. I know we should do a survey, really, and just see which Ewok is the most popular. I think it was probably Wicket. So she looks beautiful, and I think this card back's in pretty good condition for considering it's over 40 years ago, and it's unpunched again. 49 pence reduced. So I got this. I took advantage of the fact that the movie had finished, and this is a year after the movie had been released, and so a lot of the Kenner toys had gone on sale, and they were at bargain. They were in a bargain bin, and I would just pick up so many of them, because they were so basically 50 pence is nothing. Yeah, let's have a look at this one. So here she is. This one says Endor on the peel box, and I'll turn it over here, and we've got, this is the whole set. And my goal is to get all of them this year. I'm going to get the 15 because there's 3 sets, right? And I'm going to get the 3 the deluxe figures as well. So, and I was just mentioning in my vlog, for this wave, the deluxe figure is Boba Fett. For the second wave, it's the Gamorrean Guard. But for the third wave, we're not entirely 100% sure yet. Is it going to be that new Endor Rebel Trooper that was just revealed in the fan stream this week, or is that figure part of the 5, and then we still have yet to see what that deluxe figure is going to be for the 3rd and final wave of Return of the Jedi? And all right, just quickly show you here. Here she is. At this point in time, like 1984, it was great because you got so many accessories. Beautiful soft goods, Poncho, removable helmet, and she's got like a belt that's also removable as well. And let's just look under here. You can actually just take that off. It's got 2 notches on the belt, so you can adjust it. And she comes with a very, very small Endor blaster. She's absolutely beautiful. Let me see if I can get close up here. Yay! Look at the braids on her hair. You never got that with the first wave of Kenner figures. Look at that. That's so nice. And here's the pew pew. It's tiny. Again, I keep these in sandwich bags because I'm notorious at losing them, and then I'll just lose my shit because they're worth so much money. Right, so let's get on with opening the bubble, and let's have a look at Endor Leia. Okay, here we go. She's out of her bubble, looking absolutely fantastic. I really like the soft goods a lot. The feel of it's so nice. It's way softer than this one. Okay, this one just feels a little bit rougher, but like both of them are fantastic. I love you. Do you? Yes, I keep telling you that. Her poncho can be improved though, because when it comes straight out of the packet, it looks like someone's taken an iron to it, and that's not how, I mean, just look, that's not screen accurate, is it? So I would suggest putting some water on the shoulders so that it kind of like hangs down like that, more on the shoulders. I'll probably do that for my posing section. And also this part here just covers half of her face. It just sticks up in the air, which is not how it's supposed to be, right? So it's supposed to collect around her neck. So I think I'm going to put water on here and then fold it over so it hangs, it sits nicely just down like, or just above her chest there, because that would be much better. I love the face sculpt. I love the hair. I really like the Black Series, the female characters that have braided hair. It's just something really nice about it. Yes, that's wait, let me just see the. Ooh, yes. Oh. And also, who else we got? Oh, we got her. Oh, yes. Oh, there's some more here. This is becoming a little bit of a naughty fetish. Bix has got lovely braided hair, hasn't she? That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at those braids. I've got a bit of a plastic braid fetish I've just discovered. Okay? Shh. It's just your secret and my secret. Her holster's nice, and I think it does come off, but I'm not going to take it off for this video because I usually struggle to get them back on again. And also at the back here, I guess, like I saw this one time in Landspeeder Luke's video where he just cut the cape. I think it was a Darth Vader cape. He like cut it and gave it some nice jagged edges to make it look like it, you know, actually been worn, because that just looks like a square, right? It just, yeah. So yeah, articulation's good because she's got the pinless joint, so I think everything will be fine. And like I'll get her on a spinning table and I'll do some posing, and then after that I'll come back and then I'll be able to give you a proper assessment, you know, because just me holding her like this is, I need to really like play around with her, and then I'll be able to give you some hints and some tips. Oh, by the way, here's the helmet. I really like these speeder bike helmets. They're so cool. Actually, it's not a speeder bike helmet, is it? It's just they stole the speeder bikes and they just happen to be wearing these. Right, close up, camera, focus. That looks like Pepsi Cola, the logo. So I'm wondering, that new reveal we just saw from the fan stream, and it's the Rebel the Rebel Endor Trooper, and he's got like a separate face, not two faces. Is that, I mean, is he going to have exactly the same helmet as this? I'm going to have to go and look at the images. That's nice. And she's actually got a chin strap. The chin strap, you know, you have to put that in there. They've got a little clip. That's nice. And yeah, I like it. And her pistol, let me just check. Let's see if this goes in to her holster, and it better stay in there. I'm going to turn her upside down. Right, let's put that in. Make sure. There you go. That's pretty nice. Shake it all about. Shake it. Yeah, that's good. The only thing with these, the really, really long pew-pews is they tend to warp, right? And it looks a bit weird. So I'm extra gentle when I'm, you know, posing, because I know that this long section here is like really thin, and and it's very fragile, and it can just bend, and it can go out of shape and look all wonky and stupid. So I'm gonna have to be very careful with that. Right, we've got some other Princess Leias over here. I just wanted to say that I really liked this one that came out, the ceremonial Princess Leia. Again, it's probably because I have a plastic braid fetish for her hair. Wait. Wow, my goodness me, look at that. This would be a great head sculpt to switch for the slave Leia gold bikini one. And this is perfect for that. She gave herself a medal. I think this was Chewbacca's medal, but she just gave it to herself because she's a princess. So I like this one, and I also really liked the Bouche Leia, but not because of the face sculpt. The face sculpt on the Bouche Leia is obviously is kind of cartoonish, and she looks a bit like a doll. But this figure, because it's a bounty hunter, when I pose her, I rarely take the helmet off, because I really like this. I love this helmet, and I like the way she talks as well. She has that voice changer. And I know that for I don't know if it's the second set or the third set in they've got that, you've got another 2 waves coming, and one of them has a Chewbacca with, he's got like the chain and the leash collar, and he's got a new head sculpt. So basically, when we get Chewie from Return of the Jedi, we can have Bouche. We can do that whole scene with her, and she's holding him by the with the leash, and she's saying to Jabba, I have a thermal detonator. Oh man, that's going to be absolutely brilliant. I can't wait for that. So yeah, there's loads of layers. Oh my god, we've had so many, right? We've had tons. Actually, another good layer was the one that came out, I think it was last year, in the comic book line. She's white, she's got that white, and she's got that brownish cape, and again, her face sculpt and her hair is phenomenal. So that's another favorite layer of mine. So okay, I'm gonna get Endor Leia on into some poses here, and I'm gonna go and just try to fiddle with her poncho a little bit, so it doesn't look like she's just been like run over by a steamroller. It's too rigid. Okay, right, let's go. are back, and anyway, what's going on here? Oh, I see. We've got a New Hope. These two having a bit of a hug. Okay, like you just stop that, please. I put quite a lot of water onto the poncho, which doesn't have any detrimental effect to the colors. Don't worry, the colors are not going to start bleeding or running or anything. It doesn't, it's not going to damage the fabric. It's really good quality. And also, I noticed that at the back here, that the hood, let's get a close up. The hood is actually stitched on to like the back of the poncho here. You can unstitch it if you want to. I wouldn't, because the thing is like with those the hoods, when they're stuck on, there's a reason for that. It's because that when they're not, they kind of are they will just like stick up in the air, like the Jedi robes, the hoods. And that's like when you go to pose your Jedi figures. I mean, I'm always having to use a lot of water, and I'm kind of like running the back of the hood under the tap. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it stitched. I think, I really like the way she poses. I think she's very the articulation on this is actually better than Han Solo here. I've got to say, I think I like his trench coat more than her poncho. All right, let's just say that. But when it comes to articulation, I think Princess Leia, wow, is just incredible. Got some really good poses in that last segment. What else can I say? Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with her helmet. Let me just take this off, because I've never encountered this before. This is my first time to actually have a helmet that, the strap, the chin strap, you have to actually like hook it on, and there's a little like hole on the inside, and my fine motor skills are not that good. I have Tourette's syndrome, so it's kind of hard for me to keep my hands still and like do little fiddly things with my fingers. I find that very difficult. So for the whole of that video with her posing on the spinny table, I actually just had this open. But it's okay. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm going to wait for my girlfriend to come back and go, Mom, can you help me? This is a lovely helmet. It's really nice. So, yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. I like it. So I think what I'm going to do is I will have, every time I open them, I'll put them together. So the next one I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do where's the Biker Scout? Let's see, where is he? Is it this one? No, that's Han Solo again. This one, no, that's Lando. It must be this one. No, that's, oh my god, where is he? Ah, here he is. He's hiding. Right, so for my next video, I'm gonna have the Biker Scout out, and you know what I really want that I don't have, but I'm gonna try and find one for the next video, is a 6-inch Black Series speeder bike. Because you gotta, like, for these posing videos, I mean, they would just look so wicked if they were on the speeder bikes, because that chase scene through the Endor Forest is just the best, man. I want to get them into some kind of, like, chase scene. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a look through the internet, or maybe I can pick one up that's slightly cheaper, could be secondhand, I don't mind. So I've never actually owned a 6-inch speeder bike. I've got Power of the Force, and I've got like some old ones, 3.75 scale, and I actually got a really big one that's from the 12-inch scale as well, but I really need to get one to fit these guys. So that's what I'm going to do for next time. And then don't forget, I do unbox the TVC as well, so if you like 3.75, I've got a ton of figures coming in. I think the next couple of weeks we're getting the TVC bunker playset, we're getting the speeder bike with the extra figure that looks like Captain Rex. I mean, there's going to be a ton of stuff for me to unbox on my channel. It's so much fun right now. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, and may the Force be with you always.
The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.